Hey guys, it's me, Bree, and today I have new art supplies to show you. Imagine that. I think next year I'm gonna start a no buying rule for myself, so thought I'd get my hands on this gouache set before I start that. So this is the Miya 56 color gouache set, and it comes in this traveling case that has this annoying foam on it, honestly. That's the first thing I noticed. I was watching another video on this, and the person who was testing it out just kind of ripped the foam out, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna get that out of the way because they said it messed with their paint and like smushed into it. So I'm so glad I did this because these are very full jelly cups, and comes with two different color cards. This small one with like a postcard kind of illustration on it, and then the second one has them all labeled by name, which I really appreciate, but you'll see me swatch it on actual paper in a second. But excuse the sunlight, the angle I was at during this time of day was very weird, so now I roll up my sleeves and try my best with unboxing these. Had a lot of fun doing this. It was a bit of a mess. Definitely got some in my mouth at one point because I tried to open it with my teeth, so take a note from me and don't do that. Don't use your mouth. God, I got the navy blue one, of course, in my mouth. It was disgusting. So they don't taste good, I'll tell you that now. But just a pre-warning, don't use your teeth at all. But here I got another fun angle for you guys, just because the sun was coming in a certain angle, so I decided to adjust my camera for you. This was a really easy process. Took me less than 15 minutes to unbox them all and just kind of take the lid right off of them. They're all 30 milliliters each, and they're pretty hefty. Like, they're bigger than, you know, those ketchup packets you get at like McDonald's? Yeah, they're bigger than that. So definitely going to be using this a lot in the future. I don't like when gouache dries up, so I try to spray it every so often with this glass spray bottle I keep on my desk. Definitely recommend, if you're using it for a day of art, you keep it wet and keep on spritzing it occasionally just to keep them fresh and keep them from drying out, because then they get all cracked and gross and it's annoying to re-wet them, honestly, in my opinion. So definitely recommend keeping a little cheap spray bottle even just on your desk to go with it. It's just so much easier that way. So I really like the colors for this palette. I usually rearrange, excuse me while I readjust myself. I usually rearrange colors, but I kind of was digging the way they set this up, so I kind of just kept it in place. Also because it matches the swatch cards, and God forgive I don't have my sketchbook on me to look at the swatches. I have them on hand in this little cute little card, so obviously it's gonna be different than when the gouache dries, but definitely. I have an angry cat somewhere. The weather's getting really bad outside, so if you hear any wind or things knocking around, please excuse that. I think there's going to be a thunderstorm tonight, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully I can get this uploaded ready to go for Christmas Day, so hopefully you're seeing this. Merry Christmas, hello, hi, or Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. Just enjoy a nice day with family. I'm not celebrating Christmas till this Sunday, or Monday, my bad, I don't even know what day it is for me. But this is my early Christmas present to myself, and I absolutely love it. I also got myself a Gengar that is huge. It's literally 24 inches tall, and I didn't account for the fact that it's a huge Gengar, and he has spikes in his ears and his tail and stuff, and he's massive, and I love him. And he takes a big chunk of my bed, just space, so I'll definitely curl up with him for some Christmas movies tonight. Can't wait for that. Probably play some Pokemon, maybe sketch out some fan art because I've been itching to do some fan art recently. So yeah, this palette really did challenge me at first, honestly, just because of how many colors it comes with. But if you want to try your hand at gouache, I say invest the money in this, and I like them a lot better than Artese's gouache, I'm gonna be honest with you. It comes in a nice palette already ready to go. I just like them a lot more. They're not as chalky, and you'll see me swatch it in just a second. In my, my classic Moss Rico sketchbook that I can never seem to fill, which I will be working on tonight, promise. I'm gonna get my coffee fix in, and work on this sketchbook like you would not believe. So hopefully I'll have a sketchbook tour for you next weekend. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'll bring in the new year with a finished sketchbook, hopefully. So here I am, just swatching it. I just did these squares according to the way my swatch card is set up. I kind of traced it using my ruler and kind of just making marks on the page. So made these little squares, all 56 of them. Kind of just put a glob of gouache down and tried to blend it out just to show the opacity and how thin you could also get them. Definitely be careful the way you layer. How do I describe this? I'm not a gouache master, I won't claim to be ever, but I do recommend layering it not as thick as I do in my painting that you'll see. You can build all of these up very, very easily. They don't reactivate as not aggressively. They don't pick up as quickly as you think they would when you start to layer colors on top of each other. So if you just build it up slowly, I definitely first of all recommend the paper for it, but I definitely do recommend that method opposed to just globbing it on there like you see some of my swatches. They ended up cracking a bit when you glob them on there like that. So definitely recommend just layering it little by little and not just putting a big old dollop of paint on the page. So that is my tip to you if you do invest in these. They're just like the I think they're the Himi palette. Something I've actually reviewed before is their watercolors, but I never got their Jelly Gouache set because I saw this one instead. Of course, per usual on TikTok, because TikTok is ruining my life and making me buy things. But I definitely was looking forward to getting this palette. You would not believe how badly I wanted this palette, honestly. Ooh, cheers to that. Clink. God, I'm making a mess. I'm trying to open this palette as I talk to you just so I can get a good look at how it's looking now that I've almost gone at least 12 hours without using it. They're still pretty wet. I'll probably keep up with spritzing it here and there throughout the week, especially if I use it as frequently as I have been. So here's a look at those swatches up close as best I can without the camera unfocusing and focusing and just struggling. I definitely like the corally pinks that came with this, and there's some like peachy skin tones that really helped with my illustration that I did. A lot of blues and purples and greens, which is my favorite. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So here I am with my cat fighting with Leah to get off. I just mess with her tail a bunch because she just kept getting in my way, and she hears me talking about her and she's silently judging me from the bed. How nice. So clearly I struggle with sunlight and also her shadow, so enjoy that. I sped this up as best I could, honestly, I promise you. I just really wanted to do this peach because I have this whatchamacallit, this cutout I'd got from the peach crown box that it came in, and it was just really pretty colors and I just really wanted to do a peach, so I did that real quick just to test out, first of all, my skills with gouache in general. Kind of started out the way I do watercolors, which is essentially what gouache is. It's just more opaque and permanent depending on how you layer them. So I decided to start classic watercolor style and just kind of put a base layer down. Like I said, layering is key when it comes to these gouache. Like the jelly formula it comes with is just God, what's the name for it? Let me look at the description so I can better tell you about these. What is it that's inside of it? It's my first day, apparently. Oh, also, they say the carrying case is portable. I just had like a really big struggle kind of snapping it in place, so yeah, I definitely don't plan on carrying it anywhere, but it's filler. It's the filler that's makes it that consistency and whatnot, so definitely recommend building it up. Do not worry about reactivating too harshly underneath. I did not struggle. I didn't struggle to reactivate them once I started to try to blend things out, but I also was able to do line art on top of these things like that I was painting which you'll see closer to the end of this piece, the way I start to layer things in line art, the words and whatnot. So just some little tidbits. I like to thoroughly review stuff, especially something not as just as expensive, just something as big as this. If you want to try out gouache, I definitely recommend you invest the money in this before you go crazy like I did and get Holbein gouache, which if you want to see me do a comparison between the two, obviously I don't have the full range of Holbein gouache colors. I do have a good, I think it's a 24 set. So if you want me to compare the consistencies between the two and do like a comparison piece, let me know. If you have any suggestions on what I should paint, also let me know, because I never know. I'm really tired of drawing Ariel all the time. I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing me draw Ariel, so if there's anything specific, even if it's just a bunch of Animal Crossing characters you'd like to see me do, I definitely would love to do that for you guys. So let me know, because I love this gouache set, and I do love my Holbein gouache so much. If you want me to compare also out of the tube and dry it in a palette, because I do have a dried up Holbein gouache palette, I could do that too. So, you know, options, just putting it out there while I do this speed paint, because there's another part to the speed paint in this video, so I can chit chat with you guys about these paints that I do enjoy immensely. I appreciate that they included 2 whites. I only opened one, as you can see when it comes to looking at my palette, just because I don't need 2 whites open. Once I use up one, I can open the other. I didn't use it too much. A lot of people say it's the first thing to go in your palette, and I disagree. I think instead of using white, I was using the creamy yellow and the peachy colors to kind of, I don't know, highlight and lighten things when it comes to doing this illustration in general. As you can see, I'm just trying to blend out kind of this ombre effect to the words, which I really enjoy doing. I really did. And know what's fun? I just realized I didn't use black to outline anything in this painting at all. I didn't even do line art. I just kind of did sketch and I painted on top. So I'm immensely proud of myself. My sibling is laughing, so if you can hear from all the way over here, if you can hear them laughing, I'm so sorry. I don't know what they're doing. Probably a D&D campaign, and I do not judge. I just go with the flow, and I wanted to get this voiceover done before this storm hits. And I kind of wanted this up for Christmas, so you guys can, if you guys get any gift cards to Amazon like I did, which is exactly what I used for this palette, because it's $68 when I bought it. I don't know if it's still in stock. I can check that right now for you guys. Let us see. Still, it will be in stock on the 31st, so if you want to nab it, you can obviously buy it now. When it comes in stock, it'll ship to you. But yeah, I just wanted to give you as many details about this as I can. As you can see, I'm using white to outline the top of these words. It just says Peachy Keen because I thought it was cute. And something I used to say a lot now that I think about it, so I'm glad I don't say that anymore. I am a grandma. I'm basically a grandma when it comes to my life and my vocab, so I might be a dirty grandma. Dirty mouthed grandma who likes to go to bed at 8 p.m. So that is me. No shame in my game. Here I am just kind of adding some yellow dots and whatnot, kind of break up the background. I didn't do anything fancy. I just kind of started doing dots, and I don't know. So then I started to look at these peaches that I referenced, and I just didn't like the way this peach was looking, so I started dabbing colors and making like this ombre effect, and I love the way it turned out. I might do a lot of fruit like this, so let me know if you like it. I definitely like this style of painting. Just like, instead of just doing straight up shadows and that gradient, I can do these dots to kind of give some texture to some things, you know? If that makes sense? I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my best for you guys. Like I said, it's been a while since I did some voiceovers, so here I am, trying my best. But I definitely love the way this came out so much. I'm so proud of myself. Look how pretty. And in the sunlight, natural light. Today is not the day. So today might be a sketching day. And I will paint on Christmas, because I don't have any plans. Because my daughter is still not with me. I'm okay, I swear. Look how, like, it's not perfect, but you know what? There's a cat hair in it. Oh, there's a cat hair in it, dear God. I apologize for the cat hair that you might have seen in my peach. So, speaking of Peach, this kind of just transitioned me to painting Princess Peach because I love her. And I'm trying to, it's not that I love her. I love Rosalina, which is also my daughter's name, so that's even better. I do like Princess Peach, don't get me wrong. It's just, I never liked pink as a kid, and I think I just hold that in my mind still. And as you see, I use pink a lot these days, so just had to let it go, essentially. So yeah, I might just let you listen to some music while you watch me paint Princess Peach. I sped her up as much as I can, but here's some chill music for you to listen to because I think I've told you all that I can about these gouaches, so I'll catch you at the end, so please enjoy.
Special girl, very special girl. I met a special girl.
this week because I had an order of shirts that were supposed to get delivered last week for that batch of silkscreen shirts, and they sent the non-bulk orders in a separate package, which I thought got lost because it wasn't here for like a week and a half. And I got 6 more shirts for the silkscreen medium and large shirts. Lo and behold, I woke up today and left the paperwork package outside so that FedEx could get up for return. And I saw a little tiny box. Anyways, what were we talking about yesterday? Oh yeah, I was talking about notifications, which is an issue that's
can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System.
And I'm back. Here is my favorite part of every painting I ever do is the highlights. I love going in with white and just adding those little blobbies here and there just to accent the piece. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. You'll see the final piece at the end. And I'm just really, really proud of how this came out, surprisingly. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always down to answer some fun things. And if you have any suggestions for the next video comparison with this and whatnot, just let me know and I will do my best to get it out to you guys. But I hope you're having a lovely holiday and have a bit of a break in your week. I hope you're not stressed because, you know, holidays are stressful, but I hope you're doing well and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!